Ever wondered how to make a lasting impression on someone you've just met? It's a question that resonates with many of us as we navigate through social and professional landscapes, seeking to make our mark. It's not just about leaving an impression, it's about leaving the right impression, the kind that goes beyond the surface and touches the core of who we are and who we are perceived to be. How to create a connection in a matter of mere minutes? This is not just about mastering the art of small talk or deploying charisma. It's about understanding the essence of human connections, sympathizing with unspoken sentiments, and empathizing with shared experiences. Understanding this art can be transformative, propelling to new heights of personal and professional success. It's about the fascinating interplay between vulnerability and strength, authenticity and ambition, humility and confidence. It's a common challenge, isn't it? Yes, it is, and that makes it universal, something that we all grapple with, regardless of our age, status, or background. We've all been there. The anxiety of the first encounter, the pressure to impress, and the fear of rejection. The emotional whirlwind that is our first meeting with someone new can be daunting, and it's natural to feel a certain degree of apprehension. The anticipation of making a good first impression can often overshadow the actual experience. The first impression, they say, sets the tone for all future interactions. It's like the opening chapter of a book, setting the stage for the story that's to unfold. It's the first note in a symphony, the first brushstroke on a canvas, the first step in a journey. It's the moment when potential is at its peak and everything is beautifully uncertain. It's where the dance of interpersonal dynamics begins and where we lay the groundwork for relationships that may last a lifetime. But how do we strike that balance between being genuine and memorable? This is where the magic. It's about authenticity, transparency, and realness. It's about maintaining your identity and staying true to yourself, yet exhibiting a level of adaptability that allows you to resonate with others. It's about showcasing your uniqueness, yet finding common ground with the person you're interacting with. It's about creating a balance between revealing and concealing, between listening and talking, between giving and receiving. Let's explore effective strategies for creating a connection in a short amount of time. It's about fostering an environment of trust and understanding, demonstrating empathy, and showcasing a willingness to learn and grow. It's about honing our listening skills, asking the right questions, and portraying a genuine interest in people and their stories. It's about understanding that every interaction is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to leave a positive, lasting impression. Creating a positive first impression is a complex blend of art and science. This is a fascinating balance that has been fascinating researchers, diplomats, and everyday people for centuries. It's about walking the tightrope of human interaction, finally straddling the line between showing genuine interest and maintaining a respectful demeanor. This might seem tricky, but it's a skill that can be cultivated, honed, and even mastered with time and practice. How do you do this, you ask? Well, the journey begins with an understanding and application of open body language. This is not simply about conveying a sense of friendliness. It's about signaling that you're a receptive and welcoming individual who is ready and willing to engage in a meaningful exchange. Your posture, your gestures, even the subtle nuances of your facial expressions can all contribute to creating a positive impression. Next, it's essential to focus on the conversation. It's not just about conversing, but actively participating in the dialogue. Be an active listener. Do not simply nod along as the other person speaks. Show genuine interest in what they're saying. Immerse yourself in their thoughts, their stories, their experiences. Engage with their ideas. Respond with thoughtful, meaningful comments that show you're not just there to speak your piece, but to share in a mutual exchange of thoughts, ideas, and experiences. But here's the crucial part. It's important to always be aware of and respect her signals. Understand that communication is a two-way street, and it's essential to be cognizant of her comfort levels. Be perceptive, sensitive, and understanding of her reactions. Tread carefully, judiciously, to ensure that every interaction is consensual. Recognize that communication is not a one-sided endeavor, but a shared experience. Remember that respect is not just a courtesy, it's a fundamental cornerstone of any meaningful connection. It's about acknowledging the other person's autonomy, their thoughts, and their feelings. When infused with respect, any interaction, no matter how small, has the potential to transform into a significant connection. And remember, it's not just about saying the perfect thing or having the smoothest approach. It's not about putting on a facade or playing a role. It's about authenticity, about being true to yourself and to the other person. It's about respect, mutual understanding, and genuine interaction. It's about recognizing that communication is a shared experience that involves more than just words. It involves feelings, emotions, experiences, and a shared sense of understanding. Because at the end of the day, it's about making a connection, not winning a prize. It's not about scoring points or winning over someone. It's about creating a meaningful bond, a shared understanding, a lasting connection. Creating a positive first impression isn't simply a game, it's a dance, a shared journey into the realm of human connection. Open communication is key to any interaction, especially when it's new and short. The importance of open conversation cannot be overstated, particularly in the initial stages of getting acquainted. A candid exchange of thoughts and ideas is akin to a dance, where rhythm and reciprocity play crucial roles. It's a beautiful interplay of expression and reception, where you not only deliver your own perceptions but also actively engage in understanding hers. You express interest, listen, and respond, all while maintaining a balance that allows her to do the same. It's not merely about speaking, but also about listening, actively, empathetically. It's not just about sharing your insights and views, but also about taking into account her perspectives. This doesn't mean you should shy away from expressing your own thoughts and feelings. On the contrary, it's about making sure your expressions are heard, understood, and reciprocated. Just remember, it's not a monologue, it's a dialogue. A dialogue that is designed to build a connection, to foster understanding, to create harmony. A dialogue that both parties are heard and acknowledged. A dialogue that is not based on dominance or suppression, but on mutual respect and equality. Establishing comfort and mutual understanding is like setting the stage for the dance. It's about creating a safe and open space where both of you can be yourselves without judgment or coercion. This means respecting boundaries and being aware of nonverbal cues, understanding the subtle signals that she might send. Consent isn't just about the big things, it's about the small things too. It's not just about the major decisions or overarching themes of your interaction, but also about the minutiae, the minor details that might seem insignificant but hold paramount importance. It's about asking if she's comfortable with the pace, the topic, the environment. It's about being mindful and respectful of her comfort zones and personal choices, even in the smallest of things. The best part about this method of communication is that it is genuine and respectful. When you communicate with authenticity and respect, you're not just building a connection, you're building trust. Trust that is not built overnight, but gradually, through a series of interactions that are rooted in respect and understanding. Trust that would pave the way for a stronger relationship and create an unshakable bond. So, with these strategies of open communication, empathetic listening, mutual respect, and understanding, you can create a meaningful connection, even in a short amount of time. It's not about the quantity of time, but quality of interactions. Each moment spent in mutual understanding and respect would inevitably add to the depth of the connection. And remember, like a dance, it takes two to tango. Both participants need to be engaged and active in their roles for a beautiful performance to unfold. So, how do you make a lasting impression in a short amount of time? The first thing to understand is the power that first impressions hold. It is all about setting the right tone and creating an impactful moment in the shortest time possible. The beauty of first impressions is how they instantly etch into the other person's memory, influencing their perception of you. So, let's delve deep into how you can master the art of making a positive first impression. As soon as you step into the picture, it's about how you carry yourself, the vibes you emit, and the energy you bring into the space. The right body language, a warm smile, openness, and a confident demeanor are integral to setting the stage right. Be mindful of your attire, because how you dress is a direct reflection of your personality and preferences. Respecting signals is also paramount. Interpersonal communication largely relies on nonverbal cues. Developing an intuition for understanding these signals and responding appropriately is vital. This includes recognizing when someone is open to communication or when they need space. It's about acknowledging the other person's comfort level, responding to their cues, and adapting your approach accordingly. Equally important is ensuring consensual interaction. Consent is not just limited to physical boundaries, but extends to mental and emotional spaces as well. Respect for another person's boundaries and willingness to engage in a conversation is paramount. Always ask before assuming. Listen more than you talk, and take a step back when necessary. Expressing genuine interest is another aspect you can't overlook. Be genuinely curious about the other person. Ask open-ended questions and listen. Show empathy and understanding, and validate their feelings and perspectives. Being genuinely interested in someone creates a meaningful connection that is both fulfilling and lasting. Yet, there's no need to exert undue pressure. The key is to be patient and give the relationship the time it needs to blossom. It's not about being pushy or desperate, but about space and time for the connection to grow organically. Establishing comfort and mutual understanding is the heart of any meaningful connection. The essence of this lies in being empathetic, understanding, and patient. It necessitates creating an atmosphere of trust, where both parties can express themselves freely without judgment. Shared values, common interests, and mutual respect contribute to building comfort and understanding. It all circles back to respect, consent, and real communication. These elements are the foundation of any interaction, the pillars that hold the structure together. It's about being respectful, seeking consent, and communicating genuinely. It's about being authentic, being true to yourself, and being mindful of the other person's feelings and boundaries. Remember, it's not about how much time you have, but how you use it. Create a space that encourages open and honest communication. Listen more than you speak, show empathy, and respect personal boundaries. Practice patience and give the relationship time to evolve. So go out there and make meaningful connections. And don't forget to share your experiences in the comments below.